All right, should be live. Checking the gate. Make sure everything is disco and working correctly. And we are... Wait a minute. Waiting to see if this is working. Hold on.
We're live.
We are live? Okay, so it's just basically my YouTube on my laptop that's being mentally damaged. Why is that being mentally damaged? I don't know. That's crazy. That's cray-cray.
I blame Finn.
Yeah, stupid ass Finn. All right. It's working. It's working. Let me get some coffee here. Delicious. The nectar of the gods. Good morning, skewers. Welcome back to another RSG Lunch Stream. I'm Ranger J 1999, your host, and part of said RSG crew. Glad to have you here. As we do a deliciously fabulous lunch stream for you, for your entertainment purposes. And what we do here is just going to hang out for you guys for a little bit. Got a lot going on today, so we're going to do the lunch hour, where we're going to do mods. And then we're going to do a roster review. And then we're going to answer questions. So that's what we typically do. We're here to talk shop about Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. That's why we're here. Then after that, we're going to go right into... I'm going to set up an event on YouTube. We're going to do our finals in Grand Arena Championships. So we'll knock that out. Final round. We're going to have some fun with that. And then after that, we'll take a break. And then 7 p.m. Eastern tonight, we will be doing... a couple hours of Battlefront 2, probably up to Operation Metaverse doing their thing. I don't know. We'll see. And we will play some Battlefront 2, hang out with you guys for a little bit more. So if you haven't seen us play Battlefront, we kick ass, take names. You're more than welcome to come join us on Battlefront. And there you go. Let's introduce everybody. Make sure, well, first of all, everybody in the chat, say hello. We'll shout out your names here in a second. So all my skewers out there, make sure you say hi, and we'll shout you out. So go ahead, skewers, and say that. Let's introduce the rest of the crew that's with us today. We got, of course, Grim the Mechanic.
How's it going?
Hey, Grim. And then we also have, who else is in here? We have Michael W. Huntington III from Her Royal Majesty's Services of Games.
Good afternoon. Who's twerking? All I heard as I put the headphones back in was, it's twerking. Who's twerking?
It's not twerking. It's working.
Oh.
So you probably need to use some Q-tips. Just saying. And then last but not least, Infinity's here. So moving on, let's just continue on with the show. Finn didn't even try to speak. My plan worked. Finn's here, but he's not here.
It's a great day for America.
Inconceivable.
Inconceivable.
Well, shit.
I don't think you really understand the meaning of that word.
I don't think it means what you think it does. He didn't die. Inconceivable.
As you wish.
Very good. Sorry, I just think of that movie now. The Princess Bride, so goddamn good.
The Brute Squad? He is the Brute Squad.
I know.
Good old Andre the Giant.
I know. All right, so a couple side notes here. You can see, make sure you give us a thumbs up on the video if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't already, so you can see whenever we're streaming live. You just hit that notification. That's a great way to know when we're doing our live streams. We should also have, also you can see in the middle there, we got Vader's Cup of Plenty. If you would like to donate, we have Super Chat set up so you can donate and stuff goes into the Cup of Plenty. Make sure you follow or subscribe for both on Twitch. We do a lot of stuff over there. A lot of GAC's already been done there already. So there's that. And then what else? I think that's, check out our Patreon. Patreon, we'll get into that as we get further along in there. So that covers that. I am doing roster rework. So if you would like a roster rework, all you need to do is message me, Ranger J 1999, in Discord. I just charge $30 per million GP. I will remod your roster, and for $20 more on top of every million GP, I will actually go down and break down teams, things you need to work on. It's a one-on-one basic me fixing your stuff, giving you an idea how to fix stuff, and if you don't want that, you can just have me redo your roster, and we'll take it from there. So we are doing that. Finn's supposed to be coming up for something that I can use to pimp, right, Finn?
Maybe.
Oh, for God's sakes.
I am working on the Mace Windu thingy.
You just want to tell the people out there what the next lore video is, Finn?
Yeah, it's Mace Windu.
You dumbass. Why would you just do that?
Why not?
And this, ladies and gentlemen, is why we can't have nice things.
It'll be live tonight.
So there you go, guys. We got another
Like Finn now.
yeah, another lore video coming out. It's going to be Mace Windu. Hope you enjoy it. It's going to make it a surprise. But Finn, being the stupid mongrel that he is, has just released.
I listened to it. It's good.
No, thanks, Finn. Jesus. Hashtag spoilers. That's right, Nathaniel Morgan. Well, never a boring day in RSG land. So there you go. But we do have that lore. Any other videos we got launching this week, Finn? I mean, we recorded a bunch of stuff, man. I hope we are.
Yep. There should be more stuff.
Okay. You're going to spoil that too, or are you going to leave that as a surprise?
No, I can spoil it a little bit. We came out with our first Grand Arena video, so we have a few more that we're going to be trying to launch for you guys. So
There you go.
Yep.
Some good stuff.
I am finishing up. So before I get to those, I'm finishing up the Good Old Maurice dance video for everyone that bought that from the American Cancer Society fundraiser. So that's hopefully going to go out by the end of this week.
Cool. All right. So all the great stuff you get from being part of the Reality Skewed Gamers. You get all kinds of fun stuff. All right. So let's see who's in chat. We got Dr. Feelgood. He's the one that makes you feel all right. He says, hopefully everyone is having a good day. We are, Dr. Feelgood. Glad to have you here. Clone Troop 211 says, yo, good afternoon. Hey, Clone Troop. Ravenata's here. He's the way. Eric H is here, says good morning. Waffle Dolphin says good morning, skewers. Good morning to you, Waffle Dolphin. Woodle says, hey, hi all, yay, roster review coming up. That's right, we're doing your roster review today, buddy. Dr. Gonzo H with the wave. Grande Verga is here. He's like, it's working. DL Cool J's here. Very nice. Foreigner says hello there, skewers. Hello, Foreigner. Utah is here. Very nice. Skywalker Vader says good afternoon, everyone. Hello there, our Canadian brother from another mother up north there, up there in the frozen tundra of Canada, hey? Stoner Jedi's here. Xylo Takedown. Make sure you check out his channels. It's Takedown Games. Gracie Strum is here as well. Oh, real quick. If you guys have questions, I didn't say this is part of the mechanisms. Make sure you put your question in the chat, and make sure you put question in front of each statement. That helps either myself or Finn, whoever's doing it today. I don't know if Finn's got a meeting. Do you have a meeting today, Finn? Or are you going to be leaving?
I should be good today.
Okay, so Finn will be scooping your questions. So help Finn get your questions. So make sure you put question in front of the statement, or he's not going to see it. That's on you, not him. Hey, Gav P says, good afternoon, RSG peeps. I ain't twerking much. My milkshake brings everyone to the yard. Damn right. It's better than yours. You could teach them, but you'd have to charge. Biarius Agon is here. Hello, BA. Let's see. Helenix is here. He says, good afternoon, RSG crew and everyone else in chat. Chicken of China, the Chinese chicken. He's here. Taylor Mad 92. What's going on? Silverbolt, our man Silverbolt's here. Vito Anto says good afternoon, RSG. Nathaniel Morgan says, damn it, Finn. That's the first thing he said, Finn. The immediate impact you
You're
had.
welcome.
That's right. John Davies says, hello, it's hot. Damn hot.
How hot is it?
It's so hot you can cook shit outside with it. Just go.
Snap.
Yeah. RSG Vormax says, hello, RSG crew and skewers. Hey, Vormax. Let's see who else we got in the chat. Daniel McCracken says, what's up? Slap Me Dad is here. Our good friend who we first discovered on Twitch is joining us on YouTube. BallRev0187. What's up, y'all? What's going on, BallRev? Let's see who else we got. Matt Bailey. He says, gracias and good morning, gentlemen. Sean Ryan is also here. Hello, he says RSG. Jedi Training Bogus. He says, who thumbs down the string to the pit of misery? Dilly dilly. He's the one that wanted the autumnal ale, so I guess he's mad at us. Master KT.
I'm a fan of autumnal ale.
Finn.
And a good shandy. Good shandy.
Yeah. You have to let it breathe first. Master KT says, hey Ranger, good morning to you. Ahsoka Taco Fulcrum says, I hear too. We sees yous. Ouchie Dumpling says, hola lunchers. She says, who wants some porkogies for lunch? Ooh, she's making pork sandwiches, some porkogies. So very nice. And the lovely Ouchie joined me yesterday. We had a blast doing the roster reviews. It was fun. JG Hot One says, good afternoon, my Star Wars brothers. Glad to have you here, JG Hot One. Let me see, did I miss anybody else? Is checking. I think that's it for now. If I see your name as we go along doing this, then I will shout you out. Glad to see all our skewers out there in TV land. So welcome to the show. All right, let's not dick around. Let's just get into it. It's now time for Ranger Suffers Through Mod Depression. Depression from Calvin Klein. All right, I have taken the liberty of, again, getting the mods for us to roll today. So let us go in and do like we always do for this. We tell you guys all the time, you got to get your ass in the trenches and do it every day. I'm right there with you. So here we go. We'll filter by unassigned and speed. Then we will sort by said speed. So we will do that. And then we're going to roll and see what happens. And usually it's tons of pain for me and okay for you too. Alright, let me look here. I had a blue one I know that hit, but I think it had speed on it. I just have to find it. Now we have two mods that are green that I was thinking about slicing, but I'm like, let me get a few more mods. Let me see what I can do with that. There it is. So we have one mod that has 4 speed that we picked up, so we're going to roll that one first. Alright, we must be one with the mod, Grim. We must be one with the mod. Hit 3 times on protection. Words are hard at the moment.
Remember how I was saying there's a reason why we can't have nice things? I rest my case.
Hi. Am I it?
Yeah. Alright, let's try this purple one. See if we can get one. Come on, give us speed, give us speed, give us speed, get defense. Okay, so far we're 0 for 2. This has turned out to be a lovely day. Alright, let's do this green one. And when we have greens, we want to roll the other 3 stats, see what we get. Pretty sure this is not going to turn. Yeah, it didn't. So, alright, we're doing well. We're doing really well today. And, oh, defense and offense and health. Alright, now we're down to the grays. This is great. Let's just roll these turds. Let's just get this over with, shall we? Okay, look, no speed there. We'll do the next one. And let's just see what we get. And nope. Again, crap again. We got 2 more gray mods. And nope, nothing there either. Okay, so not looking good, guys. Yeah, nothing hit. So we're just gonna sell this garbage for the love of Holy Mother of God. Not one goddamn mod hit speed. Depression. This is a day of depression. Mod depression. You know, Finn, how we have a pill for Drevenex? I think we need a pill for mod depression.
That's called Xanax.
Oh, okay.
Have you seen that little happy, the sad...
Yeah, but doesn't that,
little
like,
ball?
cause you to grow a 3rd appendage and have explosive diarrhea? I don't want to take that.
Depends what you do with that diarrhea.
Depression.
Hookers and blow would be the better option, I reckon.
Thanks for the cheer, Graham. I got some sheer rocks coming in, so that's great. All right, let's move off of this nonsense. We tried. We fought the good fight, but we didn't get anything. We do have those 2 green mods. I'm going to see if they hit. But I'll roll
the
those.
Mods and the mods.
They whooped our ass again, man. God damn, doing mods is just horrifying, man. Like you're trying to find that diamond in the rough. Problem is you have to go through 900 pounds of stone to get that one diamond. So there we go. All right, here we go. We're going to do a roster review today, and I got everything fixed. I went through and researched and checked the settings and redid stuff, and now instead of the white screen, we've got it working again. So there we go. We've got our
Hooray!
Because Finn just hasn't been around, so I've been having to do like I usually do and do shit myself.
I'm useless.
You are. You had one job, Finn. No, it's off. Finn's been busy, hanging out with his family. That's important. The lovely Miss Farquhar's here. She says, good morning, all. Hello, Miss Farquhar. She hung out on my birthday. The lovely Miss Farquhar. Moss Mike is here. Mikey! All right. So we are doing Woodle's Tauren Omega's profile today, but we just know him as good old Woodle. And let's see what old Woodle would like us to do. He says... Actually, there's a couple things. He actually wrote that. Actually, there's a couple things. Malik event, I think I'm ready for it. We'll check. Should I finish my Separatist droids first before I do my Geos? And GAC defensive teams, I have to set 8, so there's always seems to be 2 teams which are meh. And mods, should I have Darth run faster or Darth Bastilla? It's always Darth Bastilla, but we'll look. Alright, so let's get into this.
Well, first off, about the Separatist question, should you finish the droids before you do Geos? I'd say yes, because your droids are all gear 11.
I mean, it's like working
your
on...
Geos are all gear 7 and 8. So
Finish them. Yeah, I mean, if you saw... I'll go back and show my count. So I got B1 and Droideka to 6 stars yesterday. I got Droideka, I think, to 9 or 10. I think 9. I think he needs a stun gun. What a surprise, a goddamn stun gun. B1 I did get to 11, and he has his Zeta now. So B2 has its Zeta and is a gear 11. I've got most of the... So the 2 Separatists that I'm trying to finish right now, Sunfac's got to go to 11, Spy's got to go to 11, and then Alpha Brood and Droideka need to go to 11. I'm getting them all to 11 first, and then I'm going to go taking them all to 12. So I'm all in on the Separatists, but... yeah, I'm finishing up my droids first. Ocean Brood Alpha is just... it's going to take forever. Not to mention
they're required for the Phase 1 special mission, and they need to be Gear 12.
Yeah, they're going to be needed gear. So, I mean, but they both do. You need both Geos and droids. I'm just... I'm going to do the droids first, and then I'll go back in and do the Geos. So droids are a little bit more of a pain in the ass. And I like a challenge. So, all right.
Droideka and B1 to 7 stars...
well, that's
a lot easier too.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to save up my crystals and try to. It's going to be hard because I'm spending 300 a day on Geonosian Brood Alpha to try to get him to 7 stars, which I'll have him done by the end of the month. But then after that, I'll invest like all my crystals into B1 and Droideka to round them up to 7 stars. But right now, they're just above 6. So it's going to take, if I average 2 a day, it's still going to take me 2 months to get those turds to 7 stars, right? So I'm going to have to expedite the farm on those. So it is what it is. I will get that done as soon as I possibly can.
Gav says, I look at the Separatists being a mini pillar. The droids are needed for Padme, then the Geos for TVs.
Pretty much. So I tried to do the special missions yesterday and stuff for Phase 1. I could not do the droid one because my Droideka was not 16.5. Because it's only I just couldn't get him there. So hopefully I'll have that next GOTB. I'll have everything at least 16.5 for you guys, so we can go in and do the missions. So I did do the Geo one. Got slaughtered because if you don't have Alpha Brood in there, you're going to get crushed because Poggle is such a worthless piece of crap. So you need Geo Brood Alpha to help.
Matt. I put my run in, or I released my run this morning. That B2 Magna Guard is so much better if you do not put Grievous in it. So much better. I finished with 246 stacks on B1.
Yeah, it's because Grievous will kill him.
Yeah, no, I know. I say that as I'm doing it. The difference is amazing.
All right, so he wants to know. Let's check the speed of his Darth Revan. He's doing pretty well in both. He's doing great in Fleet and Arena.
Speed on Darth Revan, 332.
That's pretty good. But let's check his
Wow,
fast.
nice.
303. See, so here's the problem. Your Revan goes first, their Bastila goes first. That's why your life is miserable at the moment.
So can I just update? He's saying here that he's also this is Woodall. I also got 3 Zetas, so 2 for Malak, and I can put on someone now. Who should I do?
If someone wants to go look at the Zetas, it's not show me on.
Have you done Bastila Shan Fallen yet, Woodall?
I can't tell because I have to go to.
Nah, I'm asking. I'm lazy. I'm just asking.
I think, yeah,
direct.
Look at characters. Maybe and when I know to go to characters, it'll show me. Let me look here.
Yeah, if you're running into problems in Arena with this setup, I'd recommend swapping Darth Revan's mods with Fallen Bastila.
Yeah.
Because you want Fallen Bastila going first, so she gets that corrupted battle meditation up.
So there's two schools. There's 2 ways you can go about the Revan team. All right, the Darth Revan team. I should clarify. You go Darth Revan with the speed that you have, and then you have, Malak with the speed that Darth Revan has, and then 1 or 2 speeds slower. You have your Darth Revan, so like 330 and then 329. That way, your Malak goes first, takes out any tank because he's going to use his big hit, which clears buffs and puts the shock on them. That way, Revan, when he goes, he hits the leader and fears the entire team. But you need exceptionally crazy good God mods. I'm close, but I need another speed set over 20 to do it. And then it doesn't matter what your Bastila speed is then, because everybody's feared. Their Bastila's not going to go. They're not really doing anything. And then your Bastila does her thing, and then you're good to go. If not, then you need your Bastila above 310 speed. The higher, the better. So if you get around 312 to 315, you're going to be cooking with Crisco. Even if your Revan loses like 10 speed and he's 321, it doesn't matter. Their Revan goes first. They hit their tank. Great. And then what happens? You use corrupted battle meditation. You've got control of the board, and that's all you need to do. And so that's why you want a fast Bastila. It just makes life a lot easier. So there's 2 ways you can go about modding your roster. I know someone on mine is doing the fast Revan Malak, and they've got, because of that, they are able to. I've had to adjust a little bit. Usually I just go into my GR team, but they've got Marauder on that team, who's like 294 speed, pretty good, or 284 speed. So not only do they fear the team, but then Bastila does her thing, and then Marauder goes and starts one-shotting folks. So yeah. So that's one thing you go. Now, you said you had 2 Zetas or 3 Zetas. One, we'll go through your teams and stuff. I mean, one that I'm already seeing already is Bosk is a possibility with the 2nd Zeta, but we'll go through your teams here because I know that was one thing you had asked. But
right now he only has leadership on Bosk. You could go for the unique on Bosk.
Yeah.
Or another one I noticed that he's missing is he doesn't have metal monstrosity on Grievous.
Graham, are you intentionally not listening to anything I'm saying?
What? You said he only has 1 Zeta on Bosk, and I was clarifying it was on his leadership.
So you ignored me when I said why you should just use the one on Bosk. See what I'm talking about, folks? See what I'm saying, guys? I speak, but I don't really think I'm being listened to by the crew. Finn does whatever the hell he wants. Grim does whatever he wants. Mike's just drinking tea, and he doesn't really care. This is the kind of stuff I'm... This is the kind of shit I'm talking about that I have to deal with on a daily basis. Never boring.
I still say metal monstrosity.
We'll see. We'll go through all of it. Let's see. We'll do your defenses here in a second. Should I finish my separate droids before I do my geos? Let's go look real quick at your separatist. Separatists. Let's go look at where you're at. And then we'll start going over some defensive teams. Magna Grievous, B1, B2. Yeah, I finished up your droids. Well, the gear on your droids is solid. So you're gear 11 on all of them. We could go Metal Monstrosity. He could put the Zeta on B2 as a possibility. I'm still leaning toward Bosk. That Zeta is pretty crazy, but we'll go look at it because you have to have the speeds and stuff set up, so that makes it a pain in the ass. You definitely want to finish up your Separatists. Your droids are pretty much done. You just need to continue the farm for B1 and Droidica, Geonosis, and Brood Alpha. So that's 3 modes there: 1 Cantina, 1 Fleet, 1 hard, hard node. So yeah, I think you're fine. Eventually take your Newt and Poggle. Poggle's gear is easy to get to 11. It's one of the easiest gears in the game. Newt's not bad. You can get him to 11, not a problem. So I think getting your Separatists look great. I'd finish up your droids are 11. Just get the farm done on them, but they're very salvageable for where they're at right now. Eventually you'll need the Zeta on B1 and B2 and Metal Monstrosity. But if I was going to say anything, we'll look at your Bounty Hunters now. So let's kind of go through your teams for GAC. Bounty Hunters is a defensive team. Django, you need to gear this.
B2's winning, isn't he?
I went with B2 first before I did B1. So your speed on your boss is decent. It's 265. However, it's easy to be troopered. If I saw this, I would go wreck your Bounty Hunters. But the thing is, I want you to work on gear as well as on Django. You have a 7-star Django, so let's get him to gear 11 and throw him in there. That would put because his lead will give boss 30 speed. That puts him at 295, and that makes it hell of a lot harder for people to beat your Bounty Hunters. Mine today have 4 defenses. They were not able to clear my Bounty Hunters. Why? Because they're ridiculous. So, I mean, the team you could go with the other Bounty Hunters. I like Dengar and Zam with the Django lead. If you're going to go boss, and just run 5 Bounty Hunters. But we definitely want him as fast as possible. And you want the other Zeta. It's such a good Zeta. One, his ship, it helps his ship. Remember, Houndstooth is there. And if he taunts first, they cannot get that taunt off, and it allows your other Bounty Hunters to be safe to go do what they do, right? And that helps you get the payout faster. So you really want that as a part of your strategy for the Bounty Hunter team. This is salvageable. You can use this on defense as is. But just be aware that if you really want to run out your Bounty Hunter teams, put that second Zeta on Bosk and get your Django geared so you can use him along with like Dengar and Zam. That's the Van Cell team. It works. It looks really well. You just get, it helps with the speed. They all AoE, so the payout hits pretty quickly. So there's an idea to think about. If not, until then, you can still use the Bounty Hunters that you have for defense. All right, let's go to the next one, which is First Order for defense. Let's see how your First Order looks. They're good to go. Nothing to see here. Move along. They're good. That's a frontline defensive team. So that's 2 on defense. Troopers, we know, are not defense. Do not ever put them on defense. You're just asking to get stomped. Need a little bit of work, but they're salvageable. You can use them as guys on offense with speed of your start. Good, 276. Yeah, that's more than good. He gets 20 speed from Veers, and that puts him at 296. Very good. That is definitely an offensive team. We do not... Now, Galactic Republic, let's see where your Galactic Republic is. Needs the Zetas. And I'm not seeing this. Okay, Soka's 8. So this is still offense for you. You do have the lead on Padme, so you can use this team on offense if you want, but it needs a little bit of work, but that's okay. We're working on Separatists first, but eventually go back and finish that. That'll really help you out on offense. Night Sisters, another team I love on defense, and yours looks beautiful. We need to get Zombie a little bit of gear, and we need to get Spirit geared as well to round out this team. So get Spirit or Zombie to 12 if you can, at least 11. Give her a little bit more HP and stuff. Spirit is definitely for GAC. This is the team on defense, and I got more defenses with this team today as well. You know, Asajli with Mother Talzin, Daka, Zombie, and Spirit. It is a pain in the ass. Spirit is a pain in the ass. She stuns. You got Daka stunning. I mean, they could pretty much lay the pain on a team. So, yeah. All right. Let me look here. So, Night Sisters. Old Republic. Let's see if you are ready for Malik. Yep. You are indeed. Alright. So, this looks pretty solid. Work on your Juhani, get it to 11, but you can use this team as a frontline defensive team. And then, of course, that's Karth, Mission, Zalbar, Candace, Juhani. You don't need Juhani for the event, but just work on her anyway. If you can get her to, like, 11 and put that on the team's really, really a pain in the ass. So, all right. So that's what? 1, 2, 3, 4 teams on defense. Now, your Sith, your Darth Revan team as constructed can be a frontline defensive team. I like my Darth Revan on defense. I like to force the issue, and it got me 3 defenses yesterday. Yeah, they'll take it out, but they got to use some heavy-hitting stuff to take it out, and I would rather them use it on my Darth Revan and beat it, and take a couple turns to beat it, than having him for offense. But it depends on where you're. Like, yours is pretty much done. You know, you've got the Zetas on the team. It's missing Malik. It's a little bit easier to take out, but it's still really, really viable on defense. If you want to hold on offense, depending on who you're facing, if they don't have a Darth Revan, I'd say put on defense. If they do, and you're not sure that you can beat with one of your other counters, save your Darth Revan so you can at least have a counter to them. Depends if they have Malik, those kinds of things. So you got this kind of scout your opponent. This is a possible team for defense. Jedi Knight Revan, if we go to your Jedi, this is offense. Don't need to say anything else. This is an offensive team. If you want to, since your Galactic Republic's not done yet, if you're not, since it's not fully ready for offense, if you want to put this in the backline defense, you can go Galactic Republic as well. So there's that possibility. Your Rebels look great. This is a team that's going to be for strictly offense. Same thing with your Resistance team with JTR and stuff. This is going to be offense as well. Let's see. We talked about them. Scoundrels. Let's see if there's anything scoundrel-wise we can put down for defense. So you got Nest 12 with the Zeta. Very good. We don't have the Kira team quite done yet. We don't have the Xenon Vandor. It's a team that I love on defense. I'm working on the Prepare Squad, actually. I've got my Lando 10. I'm going to take him and Young Han to 11. Once I get all my Separatists 11, I'm going to get those 2 to 11 next, so I can have a really solid team on defense with Kira, Vandor, L3, Young Han, Young Lando. So you got, and I use Lando's ship in ship fleet, so that's a team you can maybe consider in the future to round up. You've got the characters farm 7 stars. Except Young Lando, you may eventually finish him up, but it's a team that you can go with. You can even use your Stormtrooper Han as a placeholder. That's just what I'm kind of doing right now. So it's a team that you can use in the back line. If you need a team, I know it's not done, but you can put this in the back line. Still kind of a pain in the ass. Eventually you'll need Vandors to really make it work, but it's a placeholder, right? So go Kira, go Stormtrooper Han, go Vandor L3. It's probably going to be you're probably going to lose with that team, but it is another defensive team to put down. That's not an easy, like, go in and crush it real quick. Sith look amazing. Hey, Jedi Training Bogus is now following us. Thank you, Jedi Training Bogus. I mean, Sith is offense. So if we go through, what do you have for defense? Bounty Hunters, First Order, Old Republic, possibly Darth Revan, Night Sisters, Kira Scoundrel. Let's see, what else did we say? I lost my train of thought. Bounty hunters, yes. Scoundrels. Go Galactic Republic. You can put your Padme team in the back. That's 3. Night Sisters, First Order. I need one more team. We're missing stuff. Go with like a second bounty hunter team in the back as just a placeholder with whatever you got left. Like come up with another scoundrel team like Embo Lead or Cad Bane, and then put like a bunch of scoundrels with it. It's just a placeholder. I'm doing that right now until I get my team squared away. I mean, you could. I kind of like you to keep. We could go separatists here. All right, so let's do this. So we could go separatists. So you could put your Grievous team in the back on defense. Your other ones are not quite where they need to be, but you can at least put that team on defense. It's missing some of the Zetas, but it's still pretty high geared, so you could put that team in the back as well. So that should give you enough, and that still leaves you Jedi Knight Revan, CLS, JTR, Troopers, Sith, Palpatine Thrawn team. That's 7 teams right there, along with like any weak teams that you might come across, along like with Nest and Womp that you can go use. So that should be more than enough. So if you can put your Separatist droids in the back line as well, since they're not quite done yet, that gives you another team. There you go. So you can go Kira, Grievous, Night Sisters, Old Republic, First Order, down the line of the teams we said. But they definitely, both those teams in the back, if you're going to do it. Your front line is going to definitely be First Order, Bounty Hunters, Old Republic, Darth Revan, probably. Just force them to use it. And then in the back line, like the Kira team, Night Sisters, Grievous, like in the south, and then another weaker team that you can put down there. All right, that kind of takes care of that. Did we need to look at anything else? Let me look at the widow. We answered that question. You're ready for Malik. We already talked about your droids, and we talked about Darth Revan versus Basti. But yeah, change your mods. Put your fast mods on Basti until she's over 312 or higher, and then you can leave the rest of Darth Revan, keep him in the 320s. So there you go. And then when Malik comes back, you can go dig around. But keep farming mods. It's just, you already know the deal, Whittle. You watched us so much.
Maybe gear up Django.
Yeah, we talked about gearing up Django. Yep.
Because
that's going to make a big difference.
The bounty hunters even better, because that 30 speed you're giving to Bosk, so nice.
Yeah. So there you go. And any other questions, Whittle, you can ask in chat right now, or you can just reach out to us in Discord. You're more than welcome to do that. We will get you squared away. Now, if you would like a roster review, Finn, are you still there, or are you not doing anything? Finn.
Bueller.
Sorry, I was double muted. I'm here.
Would you like to tell the folks a little bit of how they can get a roster review?
Cross your fingers and hope.
I'm going to try again.
Sure. So head on to the RSG Discord. The link is in the description of the video, and you can go ahead and message me, Affinity, saying that you want a roster review. Please include your GG page when you do that, and make sure that I respond to you that you are in the queue. If I don't say that you are in the queue, then chances are I may have missed your message. So message me again in 24 hours, see if I responded, and if I don't, then you can message me every 24 hours and bug me until I tell you you are in the queue. The current queue is about 4 weeks or so bear with us as we get through that. There are ways that you can get accelerated roster reviews, taking you to the front of the line, which is either that one, Grande messes up your name in our Wednesday night stream at 8 p.m. Eastern time. The other way is that you are a green or higher patron, which you can go to our Patreon page. Again, the link is in the description, or you can join Ranger during his mini roster reviews, which I'll let him talk about here in a second. And if you donate $20 or more, that will put you directly in the front of the line for the next available slots, and I will help queue you up, and we'll figure out the specific day, and you'll be able to join us on stream if you can. Otherwise, of course, it is recorded for your pleasure.
There you go. Now, it's about a 4-week wait, guys. So if you don't and you just want to wait, it's 4 weeks. It's about a month. So just be aware of that. Now, I do mini roster reviews for any of our Patrons. While I'm doing mini roster reviews, the cool thing is you can jump in, put your ally code in. I'll look at anything, any questions questions you have about your roster while I'm live. That's the cool thing about being a Patreon sponsor. The other thing too is I am doing full roster reworks, so your mods, everything. So I only charge $30 per million GP. It's the cheapest out there, especially for our skewers. You know, I know a lot of people have told me that how much they've paid, and I'm like, ah! I just saw to it. I never was planning on doing it, but you guys have messaged me and saying you want me to do something like this, so I acquiesce. I give the people what they want. So if you want me to do something like that, just message me, RangerJ1999. We'll set up a date and time, and we will get your roster. And I always set time aside at night. So if you want to be one of those people that has me remod your roster, I will do that. Just make sure you have your login information, whether it's for iOS or for your Android. So, and if you want, for $20 more, you can be in there. I like doing it that way because I can explain what I'm doing, why the mods I'm putting on these characters are the way they are, giving you some critiques and stuff and teams you should be working on. So it's an in-depth thing if you want it for just $20 more. So if you would like that, just message me, RangerJ1999, and we will set up. I've already done one, and I know there's a couple people that want me to do it. So you know, my slots will fill up fast once people are, you know, that they're learning about it. We're getting a slide. Good old Finn is putting something together so you guys can see that. But once those start filling up, man, I'm just telling you, I'll have to start setting up dates and times. So right now it's kind of open. So if you want to take advantage of that, now's the time to do it, because you know how it is. Like with our roster reviews, it'll fill up fast, guys. So just letting you know. So with that, we are done. Thank you so much, Whittle, for letting us look at your roster. Shout out to your guild again.
He also just donated as well.
He did donate again. Well, shout out to your guild, Dutch Delight. He says, thanks for another great review, Whittle. It is our pleasure, sir. If you have any questions, like we do for anybody, you can reach out to us. There it is, Pin. We got some Poop-filled Baby Rangers coming in. We might have some good action in the cup because we do have a lot of fluff in there. So let's see what happens. The Poop-filled Baby Rangers are coming in. All right, they drop from the sky. Oh, yeah, we have liftoff, Houston. Houston, we have liftoff. We've reached the stratosphere. Very nice, very nice. That fluff was no match for the Poopy-filled Baby Ranger. All right.
Utah, the answer is yes. He will put you on a workout regimen to help you with that.
What happened?
Utah said, will Ranger help with anything? I could use a wife. So I told him that you
I'll put your ass in to get your ass in shape so you look good in Hollywood.
There you go. See? So, yeah. I don't know if you want that.
I actually do get asked a lot of personal stuff, guys. I don't talk about it, but people ask me stuff like all kinds of stuff, and I'm more than happy to share my experience and life experience and things of that nature. So,
Ranger is your own personal meaty.
Yeah, seriously. I've been asked to be a life coach before. I'm like, no, I don't want to deal with that. But then we started doing this, and I kind of jumped into that role. So, but we're more glad because we all have tough times, right? You just want someone you feel like you can trust and talk, and I'm more than willing to do it. Trust me, we all go through tough times, and life can kick you in the teeth. So, just more than a game, we're a community and we're people, right? And so you want to be available to everybody. You know, and the people know that, and I think that's a good thing that we do. Finn's the same way. Everybody's like that. You know, if you just need somebody to talk to, reach out to us. You know, especially when life's kicking in the balls. It's life does it. So we're here for you guys, and just more than just in a gaming capacity. We're your friends, we're your family, we're a community, and that's what family does. So, all right, let's get.
Morgan, leave my Taco Bell alone.
What happened?
I'm telling Nathaniel Morgan to leave my Taco Bell alone.
What's wrong with Taco Bell? I love Taco Bell.
There you go. See? Haha.
Hey,
listen,
Taco Bell gives you an easy, low price cleanse. Pretty
much.
That's science.
That's why I can only eat it every couple months. But man, do I love Taco Bell. Jesus. Finn, I had chicken and potatoes for the last couple days, and I think it's the greatest thing ever. Because it's not ramen. So if I can get my hands on said Taco Bell, I would, but I can't. So shut up, Finn. God damn it.
Well, to be honest, over the past couple of years, the quality of food from Taco Bell has gotten considerably better.
No, it's pretty much garbage, but it tastes amazing, so I don't care.
It's not garbage.
It's not good.
That's lies.
But it is
very. You tried their freaking nachos?
Yes.
Their $5 nachos?
Grim.
I really hope they make that movie.
The nacho fries. Yeah.
Let's just be real.
I see that movie so much.
Let's be very real. love Taco Bell, but even I know that it's crap. It's
Crap in what way?
It's junk food, and it's bad for you.
Okay, fine.
And
I will
the
give you that.
and the
Not
processing,
nutritiously-
like a couple years ago, when it's like the whole meat incident's like it's mostly meat. Well, what the fuck's the other part? What the hell? It's the rest of it. But then I'm like, I don't care. It's so good.
Nope.
I don't
It's
care.
delicious.
It's
That's all that
delicious. Yeah. So you're not going to get me on. That's right. And then Morgan says, "Grim, that is your body trying to expel the poison." That's a good point.
No, that's his body trying to make room for more.
Okay.
That's what I get for using their Diablo sauce on my.
I know.
Well,
I do
that's a
too.
problem.
Yeah, I do too. I can't help it. It's so delicious.
I don't remember ordering a flamethrower.
But you got one.
You got
can't
one.
see it, but you got one.
Fire up top, fire down below. That's what you can expect.
I still say they have some of the best fast food hot
They
sauces.
do. They
though.
do. I love their hot
those are so
sauce.
good.
I actually will scoop up a bunch of packets because I like their hot sauce. It's very delicious. But again, not the best thing for you. So even I can acknowledge it's delicious. I love it, but it's not.
Steak burritos are so
Yeah,
good.
it's great, just not great for you. We have to be honest about these kind of things, guys. We can't
I
just
want the movie.
okay, well you're not getting the movie.
I
know
really hope they make the movie.
it'll be, as like kind of like a Sharknado kind of thing.
Sharknado actually happened though.
I know, but they can make a movie about it, right? About
Oh, yeah,
kind of in the vein of like Sharknado. You can have like a bunch of B-list.
Oh, of course, it would definitely be a satirical movie.
Yes,
but I
yes.
still wanna yeah.
So
All right.
So yeah,
Let's get to the questions.
Yes,
So,
let's get to
first
some
question from
Yes.
Grande Verga.
Mhm.
What 2 fleets should I use to beat the 2 combat missions without Houndstooth? I have all the ships, less some Omegas.
Without Houndstooth,
I've had a hard time finding anything without Houndstooth working so far.
yeah, that makes it really tough
The
without
only-
Houndstooth.
So
Not consistently, anyways, but Houndstooth is the only one that's consistent. The other stuff ends up being a little bit on RNG to see how long it takes to make sure that you get your taunts and stuff up. But
what are we talking about now? I didn't get the first
combat
part.
missions in GOTB.
Combat missions in GOTB.
What 2 fleets to use
Ones.
that don't have Houndstooth?
The phase 4, I think it is, that requires you to do 2, or is it phase 3?
Yeah,
Phase 2. Next phase has 2 of them.
yeah. It's you have to use one with Executrix.
I think everything except the 4th. So I think 2 and 3 have 2.
Yeah, I don't know what you.
Okay.
I mean,
think 2 and 3 have 2, and 4 has 1.
yeah. I mean, I tried Geos, and that was not.
It works
Yeah.
if you can keep your soldier and like spy alive. The problem is
They
one, I
don't-
think
they-
it's this next phase, right? That forces them in the starting lineup.
Yes, you have to. So one's you have to, is.
I'm checking
that
them right
one.
now just to make sure. But I think it's next phase is.
Let me pull it up now.
Okay, so next phase has one that's Executrix,
Yes.
and then the other one is the Chimera and the Vulture Droid, and then it's in phase 3 that has the Dark Side where all 3 Geos are in the starting lineup.
Yeah, you have to use
then another one.
Executrix.
And
See,
then the 4th one only has 1 combat mission. Yeah, so it's 2, 2, and 1 from 2, 3, and 4.
so I'm wondering if I should use Geos with Chimera and then go Executrix down with Houndstooth.
It doesn't matter.
It
Whichever
doesn't
one
really-
that you have Houndstooth for is the one that's going to win.
Right, because the other one's
The
just
other one is RNG.
yeah, it's so bad. So just keep.
Oh, Xylo said that he made a video for GOTB ships phase 2.
Yeah, we don't care.
I will.
I already
that.
pimped his stuff already, Xylo. All right, go watch the I'll Take Down video. We can go check it out. Oh, we're 6 stars. Cool. I was like, do we need to do anything else? Everybody took care of it. Very nice. I love my guild. All right, next question, Finn.
Next question is from Strum, and he says, "Question: Does RSG have any plans to send your reporter Brockfinity to cover the storming of Area 51?"
No, I wouldn't do that to him.
God, that would be pretty fun, though. I have to say.
Could you
I
see?
do love the memes that they're
Oh my God,
doing
I could
for
wear
Area
my
51.
tactical monster
Like-
hat.
Mm-hmm. And they'll be
Like
like,
the- We're gonna storm Area 51. It shows a picture of a dude on one of the Humvees with a minigun, and underneath in caption it says "laughs at 3,000 rounds a minute."
Finn's
They
like,
can't stop all of us. Oh, I beg to differ.
God. So, there's no plans yet. I'll put it that way. There's no plans yet.
Oh, Finn, I got the yawning for the green screen, so we have that to look forward to too. So I can set up a green screen as well. So we'll dick around with that here eventually. So I've got that.
Right.
I really hope the Area 51 thing is a joke and people don't go there because people will get shot.
I don't think so.
If they go too far, if they're just there, nothing will happen. If they go too far,
oh yeah, well.
Yeah.
If like 1 million or 2 million people
are allowed to shoot you.
I know, but here's the thing. So the guards are not going to shoot. Because one, it's not going to accomplish anything. And two, if they do get on the base, let's say 1 million people get on the base, it's going to be a nightmare. So, I mean, they can call in the police and riot gear, National Guard, but 2 million people is 2 million people. And if they open fire, that's going to be the most horrific, awful thing the government has ever done, and then it's going to force them to actually open up Area 51 because it's going to lead people going, oh, so you like to shoot people. It's just a bad situation. So
I mean, it's labeled. It says they will shoot you.
No, they legally nothing would happen to them, but I'm just saying politically and publicly it would be a disaster. I mean, remember in the 60s at Kent College when the people that were protesting, the girl gave the flower and then the National Guard opened fire, how bad that went. This is the kind of stuff that you'll see. It would be very bad for them. The protesters would be shot, but I mean, oh God, I don't even want to think about it. Let's just hope it doesn't
moral
happen.
of the story, don't be an idiot.
well, there goes me. Okay,
yeah.
Next question is
We'll send in Finn first.
Christina Benson. Which
Hey.
is the better defensive team to work on for Grand Arena or Territory Wars? Bounty Hunters or Night Sisters?
Night Sisters.
Night Sisters.
Yeah.
Night Sisters.
Easier team to get geared, easier team to set up.
Here's the one
and
caveat though, is 3PO.
Well,
So
But-
depends on how your roster is overall built and where your bounty hunters are. For Grand Arena and Territory Wars, it's Night Sisters hand down, but bounty hunters can potentially be better because of 3PO. That's pretty much it.
well, but I mean, like Night Sisters.
What do you mean with 3PO?
are useful
How are you making
in
that
every aspect
correlation?
of the game.
How are you making that correlation with 3PO and the bounty hunters?
The prereqs. The 3PO's a legendary. You need
You
bounty
mean,
hunters.
no, he's Ewoks. You're thinking Chewbacca.
Oh, Chewbacca. Sorry, not 3PO. Yes, sorry. Not 3PO, Chewie.
All right, I've made that mistake too. I was like, wait a
Sorry,
minute, no.
for Chewie.
What?
If
Yeah.
you don't have Chewie, then bounty hunters.
God.
One of them. starts with
Something along those lines.
Starts with an E and ends
Yeah,
in a
I mean,
vowel.
yes,
or a
you
number
know.
that looks like a vowel.
That's right, Chewie. Finn does suck.
Laugh it up, fuzzball.
All right. Next question, Sword of the Jedi. Can RSG please explain Grand Arena Championship scores to me?
Yes. What do you want to know? All right. So I was looking at this the other day. So it's just points and how many points you have. So the more points you get, you're going to get 1,000 points per victory. You have the feats, so you can get points by completing the feats. Not a lot of points, but I mean, some of them are not bad. 200, 275, 50 here, 50 there. It just helps you get there. The one thing I was adding when I was doing, I was like, if I win all my rest of my rounds and I go like I did before, full clear 1900, I'll get to Kyber, right? One thing I didn't take into consideration is you get 700 points for placing defense. So you get 700 points every time your defense, whether you have it recycled, it doesn't matter, you get 700 points. Then you get your points for your victories, right? And then if you win the overall match, you get an additional 1,000. So it's a lot of stuff, but it's basically defense, feats, what you do on offense, and if you win. And then that determines where you're at for your points and stuff. And that's how you do it. So right now you can see I'm at 5,713. After today I should be well on my way to Chromium. I lost my first round, but I still had damn near 1,700 points, so it wasn't bad. Because you can win and get 1,000, but only win by like 2 points, and it's like a defensive struggle. You could win on offense, or lose on offense, but still get more points. So it just depends on how many points you get on your battles. So that's kind of the way this point system works at the moment. There's 5 rounds with 3 battles each, so you have 4 more rounds of 3 that you have to do. I don't know if they're going to mix it up where they put ships in any of these. They could, or if it's just going to be 5v5 the whole way through. It is an exhibition. Again, this is not going to count for anything. And then whatever your rank is at the end of it, whatever league you get into, and really all you need to do is get to Chromium, because that's what you can start unlocking the gear and stuff that's in the championship store. The other 2 are just basically bragging rights, right? You get some extra stuff and rewards and things, but once all is said and done. And then that'll be the rank you carry over into the next one, and you can still buy stuff from the store until that one's done, and then your new rank, whether you reach Kyber or whatever. So that's how the points work. I was not calculating you get points for placing stuff on defense. I was like, son of a bitch. So the Jedi says, Ranger, you were over 1,000 over my score, and I haven't lost. Well, I should have won my first round, but I didn't, so it's like, God damn it. But that's one thing people have to consider. Like, you can win all 3 matches, but only get like 1,300 to 1,400 points because of it's a defensive struggle, or you can have someone that nearly full clears, doesn't get the last one, and get like 1,700, right? So it just depends on the points and stuff.
Did you see the fun Reddit post about how some people are facing people that weren't even in their original 8? So there's like a 9th person that they're facing.
Oh, well, that's nice. And again, this is why this is an exhibition.
Yep. There's a few reports of it actually on Reddit where I put it in the general chat.
I know the points are a little wonky right now because some people to get their points and stuff. They addressed that in a post, and they said they're going to get that squared away after this last round. Before the next one starts, they'll get it squared away. So they've already identified the people that got affected by this bugs and their points, and they're going to be rewarding those points. So there you go.
But this one is even funnier. It's like, all of a sudden I'm playing somebody that has 1.3 million more GP than me, and he shouldn't even be in my division. He wasn't in my original 8. What the hell is going on? It's actually really funny.
That is kind of crazy.
So yeah.
Funny like all. I'm 1.7 mil and I'm facing Warrior. It's unfair.
He has more Zetas than I have Omegas. What the hell?
How can you be on the council and not be a master? All right, next question.
All right. Is Mike still here?
I don't know. Mike, are you still here?
He's in Zoom.
He's muted. Okay. So we can come up with the form. Revenator asked question from Mike. If you had a second alt, so a third account, what would it be called?
Oh, God. Next.
What? Okay. Sean, question, why hasn't Finn made a mod slide yet?
He's been busy.
Are you talking about Rangers thing? Because
Yeah.
I'm working on that.
He's working on it.
Daniel McCracken, question, what is the Zeta order for the Triumvirate after Treya's leadership? Which ones are required? Actually,
unique.
Treya's unique is more important than her leader.
You need both.
Yeah.
You want
They're
both.
both really good.
They're both good, but her unique is actually better. So you could actually... So her unique needs to be next, if you have it, and then Scion, and that's it.
Yeah.
You don't need Nihilus.
You don't need that.
To be honest, I'd say Scion's is the most important out of all of them, because that's his taunting, you know. If they have pain over him, he's taunting. You know? If they hit him, they gain pain, and then he's taunting. You know?
Yeah. It depends, though. So I would put it up there. I would still say Treya's is more important. Then I would actually put Scion's unique over Treya's leader. But the issue is that if you're facing like another Treya, it's useless because the unique gets rid of all of that.
Right.
So it becomes useless there. And the other thing is now you're facing a lot of tenacity ups, and so his special with potency actually ends up being like the most important thing ever with speed. So it's actually pretty neat how Treya's team is still actually really, really useful. So
you can Treya does really well against Darth Revan, amazingly enough. So
All right, next question.
With the right mods, yeah. Not the easiest matchup, but yes.
It can still be done.
Let's see. Next question from Skywalker Vader. Question, in Grand Arena Championships, I am facing a Padme team. I have Jedi training Rey and Traya left to use. Who would you pick? Thanks.
Ray.
I don't know if Rey would get it done. Depends on how your team is modded.
I would go Triumvirate because you can isolate.
Yeah.
And you can
Rey's going to be a
annihilate.
problem because BB-8's going to just make it worse for you.
Right.
Padme's going to keep getting more protection.
I'd go Sith
Fine.
Triumvirate because you can isolate and then you can burn one down and then you've got Annihilate going as well. So
Yeah.
that'd be your better bet out of
Yeah.
those two.
You guys are right.
Let's see. Kipper Snacks.
Hey,
Question, is the new Dooku rework worth gearing? He will
Yes.
be my most likely lead for the Padme event for Sunfac, Geo Soldier, Geo Spy.
yeah, well, at least to Gear 11. Get him to Gear 11.
Yeah.
He's definitely
And
worth it.
you it must have Master Makashi Omega.
Yes.
Chaikin Gaming. Question, if my opponent doesn't have Darth Revan or Jedi Knight Revan, which do you recommend for defense?
Darth Revan.
Darth Revan.
Yeah.
Jedi Knight Revan has too many counters.
Yeah. Just give him for offense and just make your life easier.
Woodle. One question, when will Malik be back? Soon, TM.
Soon TM. Yeah, he'll be around anytime now. Between now and Christmas. So,
When hell hath frozen over.
seriously.
That's what's
and Daniel Morgan, question, in regards to Area 51, are people aware that the government can in fact stop all of us?
Yep.
Normal people are, but you know that there's the group of stupids.
Yes.
Yes.
There's
That's-
always
well-
that group.
Hey, just look at it this way. At least they'll get removed from the gene pool.
Yep, Darwinism at its finest.
Unless they already pre-produced.
No. Well, at least then they won't be raised by stupids.
Well, again, you don't know.
Yeah, that's true. If they're old and stupid, then it's fine.
Yeah.
To be young and stupid is...
Oh, God.
Yeah. Kazekage too easy question. Finn, can you make a pork sacrifice to CG and RN Jesus so we can have Darth Malik on Friday? No. Next question, Gav P. Question, can you get matched up with someone in a different league? Bronzium, Chromium, and GAC? Yes.
Yes.
There is really no restriction based on division. There's
It's
no
more about
restriction-
GP. It's just based off your character.
A specialized
GPA, yeah.
GP. It's not
Yeah.
even just your total GP,
Yeah, just your, that's,
whatever
yeah,
your
with,
formula is.
right.
For top 80 characters or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Tilo Mad 92 question, is there any word if they're going to reward the people who didn't receive the 100
Yeah, we already
points?
talked about that.
Yep. Then there was a question from Janik B. Actually, there's a... I'll read Janik's B's, but there's... So, did you ever get to fix Remon's mods, and if so, is there a 14-hour live stream?
That's going to be Operation Metaverse, man. That's on them, brother. I'm not touching that. If Rima wants to pay me, I'll do it, but I'm not... holy Jesus. Because I would scream at Remon the whole time, like, "Why did you do this?" I mean, so I did Rose's just because he's been such a great VIP and stuff on Sunday, and I swear to God, Finn, he had some 3 and 4 dot mods. I was like, you.
I don't mind 3 and 4. It just depends what they are.
It was.
I still have some 4.
It was pretty.
They have like 16 speed and
Finn, no, Finn, you would have been angry.
I'm sure I would.
Mods weren't matching. The sets were off. It was just like, I just put this on there. I'm like, I can tell. So we got him squared away. So hopefully he's doing better in his GAC. Like, I can see why you're struggling now.
Slab meathead.
It all makes sense.
That does all make sense. It's all sciencey and shit.
All right. Matt Bailey, question, if you put 4 characters down on defense and they win, do you get credit for winning with an undergeared squad? No,
Nope.
That's only for offense.
Only for offense.
Oh, that would be cool if they did do that, though. If you did an undergeared.
So
or
there's
under-
people that are putting only like one team on defense, right?
Yeah.
And then their opponent can't get any of the bonus stuff because they're only facing one team, so you can't get like extra attacks and to
Which
go
is
under
a total
gear.
dick move.
I've been tempted to do that. Be like, oh, no feats for you.
See, Rose is in the. See, there's the best human being on Planet Rose Talks as Ranger. I deleted all my 4 dot and lower mods. Thank you, sir. I was very adamant about that.
That's okay.
You have
I'll
16
make up for it. I will put nothing but 4 dot and lower on my
Don't
Jedi
do
Knight.
only 4. If they're good speeds, then it's all fine. But people are arbitrarily just deleting everything 4 dot and lower, and they're deleting possibly some good mod. You can't slice them, so you're pretty much only saving the purple and golds that hit high on speed. So they're not super common, but they might be there. So they're kind of silly to delete those.
No, sell them, get your money, get 5 dots. And he had a ton of 5 dots that could be sliced.
How
I
long
was
has
like,
it taken
sweet
you to
Jesus.
get a 16 speed 5 dot ranger? That's my point. If you have a 4 dot,
those no, I get like 13 to 16 speed all the time. I don't care about that crap. Like I get those on health all the time. It's just like I need him on the goddamn speed sets, Finn.
yeah,
and
I have speed sets with 4 dots that have high speed. There's no reason to sell it if it has the speed.
Yeah, there is. Get that shit out of there. All right, next question.
There's like no reason.
Yes,
for
there
it.
is.
It has the exact stat that you need.
Get out of there.
It has 16 speed. What difference does it make if it's
Get
a
out of
4
here.
dot?
Get that shit out of here.
Why? Why are you saying to sell a 16 speed 4 dot?
If it was just the speed, but there's other stats, Finn. And sets.
Okay, how often do you care about the other stats when you are trying to mod a character for speed? Do you know what all of the other secondary speeds are on your Darth Revan? On all of the mods? That
When
you're
you're
trying to
5 million G, let me break this down for you, Finn. When you're 5 million GP, and I look at your mods, and you get mods there that are blue, that are 10, and all this other stuff, and then I see a 3 dot mod with like 14 speed. No! Get that shit out of here! Damn
Why?
it.
How many mods do you have above 14 speed? Why would you sell it?
Because the other stats on there are gimp as hell.
How often do you look at the? Do you really? Look
Yes,
at the
I really do look at the other
Okay,
stuff.
what are
I
your
am
other stats on
protection,
Fallen
offense,
Bastard
crit
besides
chance, potency.
speed? What do you look at besides speed when you're modding Fallen Bastard? Are you not putting your fastest speed set?
Yeah, but there's one off, so I'm not talking. But first of all, if you're running a 4 dot on Fallen Basilisk for an arena team, you should get your ass kicked every day.
Why?
What do you mean? Why? You want the fastest? It's not about it. You want.
You can get an over 20 speed.
You
4 dot.
want 6E mods, your fastest 6E mods with the stats and the extra
There
bonuses.
are 4 dots that are faster than some of the 16
Oh,
mods.
for Christ's sake! All right, that's you guys can take the guy that wins Grand Arena all the time. You can take the head Finn's idea. I'm just saying.
There's like no reason. You haven't given any real reason.
I
to
just
delete it.
said primary stats matter, Finn. It's not just the speed itself. If you're going to gimp yourself on protection on a mod that has speed and only get like half the protection you would, or health, or any of those other stats, plus the secondary stats, those stats matter just as much as the speed does. You need both. Speed is important, and I think you are right, and I've said this a million times. You are right when you're first starting, and you need to, before you can get to those where you're getting those 5 dot mods, you need to keep those mods, because you're lacking those kind of speeds, right? But eventually you have to think outside the box of just speed itself. Speed is very important, but it's also the other stats that go with it. With my Malik, for example, it's speed and protection, because you want that health. If I'm going to put a 4 dot mod on him, I'm basically gimping myself on my Malik. I don't care what the speed is. So there's more than just speed. That's my argument. Now, your argument about keeping some of the 4 dots, especially when you're lower GP, is absolutely valid. But I think what we're missing is when you get to the end game, like what you have to think about for characters that are going gear 12 and 13, especially on your arena team and your GAC, you need the best mods you can possibly get with the stats and, of course, the speed.
There are way too many characters that need just speed in order to delete those mods. Okay, next question. Matt Bailey, has anyone tried Treya lead without her unique Zeta versus Darth Revan?
I have not. Have you, Finn? Well, you've got her Zeta, so obviously that's not going to happen. Finn's not. Anybody here not have a Treya Zeta thing?
Nope.
Damn it! We cannot give you a good answer because, well, we all have it. Oh lordy! Let's see if Mike was still available to see if he had on Yorkie, but no, sadly. What would be the point of that?
To keep all the what is it? What's it called? Ferocity, so it doesn't dispel it, so you can get the increased damage. Otherwise, Treya dispels it.
So which unique are we not having on Treya?
Treya's unique is the one that dispels debuffs at the start of every Sith.
Okay, so we want them to have the debuffs. What's because that increases the damage of the Sith team.
Yeah, because you would
gotcha.
keep the buff. You would increase their damage taking, but yeah.
Okay, would that really work though? Because I'm just trying to think. I mean, if we're thinking about this just in our heads,
Well, it would open up your Treya team to getting blown away by all the Darth Revan counter teams that, like the big hit General.
well, I
Grievous.
guess if you're just using it against Darth Revan, does that give you an advantage against that team? It's a good question. We'll have to find that out. So, Nathaniel Morgan says, "First is Darth Revan. You were cooked anyway." I mean, there's that. I mean, it's an interesting choice. I'd have to see it, and if I could play around with it, I would. That is interesting. But yeah, you're kind of gimping that team by not having it.
Yeah. I haven't tried it, but I'm not sure that it would be the best team.
I don't think that's a good play. I just don't think of long term, because there's other counters to Darth Revan, and you want your Treya doing what it does, especially against like Night Sisters and other teams like that, where you know you're going to get that guaranteed victory. So, yeah, I don't like it. I don't know. Anybody here like that idea?
It's intriguing, but
Oh,
I'm not
Matt
sure
Bailey
that
says
it'll
not
work well.
against Darth Revan, with Darth Revan.
Yeah.
Correct, with Dark Revan.
Okay, I thought you said
Yeah,
against
I've run
Darth
into
Revan.
teams
So
like
with
that.
Darth Revan, but Treya without her unique.
I don't think it's a good idea.
I'm trying to see it in my head.
Just imagine having a team like that. Treya has a bunch of stacks of ferocity over her, and then Giant Knight Revan comes along and marks her and kills her in the first like volley because all those stacks of ferocity.
Yeah, I just don't. I don't see it. But then again,
Yeah,
we don't have it in front of us. All right. Next question, Dr. Finn, Medicine Woman.
Let's see. I think there's only one more.
Okay, one more.
That's
Cool.
From Gav P. Who is Malik? I've heard rumors in the distant past there was an event. I vaguely remember preparing my tunes for some event, but it was so long ago, I can't remember who it was.
I don't know. I think it's that. I remember it's some dude that keeps on showing up in the floor tiles in somebody's bathroom.
Listen, guys, we don't have an answer. It's way past the time. We don't know what they're doing with Malik. Maybe it's a 6 months rotation. It could be. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. So, you know,
Maybe his real name is Bigfoot.
I mean, it was a very
Actually, no. Wait, Bigfoot has been spotted more times than Malik.
Because I mean, I'm trying to understand what CG is doing, right? Why it hasn't come? Will it come this Friday? Your guess is as good as mine. Could they do it? Because it was, when it first listed, a very rare special event. Maybe they wait months before they launch it. I don't know. Finn, can you? I have. That's the best I can come up with. I have no idea, Finn. Like what the hell they're doing.
I think they're waiting until the first Grand Arena Championship is done. Because if you can re-queue up for the next round, right, and you can update your characters and stuff in between, then they're probably waiting for this whole sequence to be done first.
You think the whole 5 weeks they're going to wait before they release Malik?
At least until the queuing up of the last phase. Because then once those characters are locked, then there's really no point. But before that, I mean, it's possible.
Because you also have GOTB to consider too. Do you think they're kind of delaying it as well because Malik's one of those key pieces you need?
It's possible that they're waiting for GOTB. We're already on our second one though, so I don't know why they would be waiting, especially since everyone realizes how gimp you are.
Oh,
anyway.
pretty much, yeah.
So I don't see why. But
Ouchie has the answer.
They're holding Malik at Area 51. Well, that makes sense. That's science. So there you go.
This Ouchie person that you speak of.
You know who Ouchie is, don't you?
Nope.
Finn.
Nope.
But it's entirely possible that they're doing it just like Ranger was saying. That
There used to
this
be
is an
someone named
extremely rare event.
Finn.
Special edition character. It wouldn't be the first time in mobile games where they've released a character that you can only get in one mission that happens like every 2.5 years.
Finn. I'm
Yeah?
just trying to save you because Ouchie will kill you.
What? I used to remember somebody I used to call a friend called Ouchie, but not anymore.
Finn, I'm going to try to. I'm
Yeah,
I'm giving you a lifeline here, man.
Yes.
Don't.
Like he missed cabins. He even missed a water mill.
Finn. Don't do this. Ouchie will kill you. Let bygones be bygones. I don't know what's going on, Finn. Why is someone that you used to know named Ouchie? It sounds like a song. Used to know. What's going on with you and Ouchie?
Well, a long, long time ago, in a galaxy far away.
Oh, God. Thane, it'll be tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern. But we will get you squared away. It'll be you, me. I think DSP wants to play. Force Master should be on, so we'll go have some fun. What's going on with you and Ouchie? Why is this someone you used to know by the name of Ouchie? Ouchie says, anyone want some leftover fried pork rinds? Oh. Is that it, Finn? Because she's making pork hoagies. Finn, you gotta talk, man. I don't know what the situation is.
We're done with questions.
I know. I'm asking you questions, dickhole. What is going on with you and Ouchie?
Soon TM.
No, that's unacceptable, man. I'm going to sit here for the next 3 hours and grill your ass. And if you don't hide in Discord, I'll just keep messaging. What's going on with you? Is it because she said she was going to cook porgs? Is that it, Finn? Are you upset about that? All right, let's ask Ouchie. Ouchie, what's going on with you and Finn? Ouchie will tell me, and then I'll read it out here during the live stream. Ouchie girl, what's going on with you and Finn? There's been some kind of falling out. Finn's very upset. I'd like to find out what's going on. Ouchie, from your perspective, can you give us a little insight of what's going on? Ouchie, do you want to come jump on Discord and explain your case of what's going on with you and Finn? Here, let me see. It's the lunch stream, so you should have the same link, Ouchie girl. So if you want to jump into Discord, let's get this resolved. So let's see if we can get Ouchie girl in here and figure this out. Let us try to resolve what is happening here. So Ouchie, the link is in same link I gave you yesterday for the mini roster reviews. Poor grinds. Jesus. Thing question: since Grim is dark side, does that make him the Kylo to Ouchie's Rey? No. Slap BS says Googling keto porg recipes. Yum. Pulled porg, porg rinds.
Keto pork.
Revenator says, Finity, show us on the porg where Ouchie touched you. Jesus Christ. I don't think it's... Alright, guys. I don't think that's what's going on here.
More.
Oh, my. Well, I guess Ouchie's not joining us. Oh, so it's because I said I was going to make porgogies out of porgs and fry them up. Is that what's going on, Finn? I say that all the time. You talk to me. Why is Ouchie different? Finn? Oh, for the love of God, Finn. Stop it. Get your ass in here and talk. Well, Ouchie, I don't know what to tell you. I guess when it comes to porgs, Finn's a little sensitive about his porgs. So I tried to bring parties together. I tried to resolve this, but I'm just a man. That's all I can do. Something else I can do. But let's end the stream on that. So we are going to go do GAC. So I've got to set up the event here. So we'll set it for 2 p.m. Eastern. Gives us a little bit of time so we can go and get that set up. So I'll set that event up for the GAC. We'll go have some fun, and I'll do that. It won't take us long to do GAC, and then for about an hour. Then it gives us a break, and then I'll be back tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern for Battlefront 2. If you want to join me, message me around 6:30. I'll send you the link to Zoom, and we will get set up. Finn, are we having any plans for PC gaming night anytime in the near future? Is he just ignoring? God damn. So I don't know when PC gaming night's coming back, guys. So don't ask. Ask Finn. Send Finn messages. I don't know what the deal is that, but if you guys could.
Sorry, we were planning it tonight.
Oh, okay, what time you are planning it tonight?
Yeah. Where are you doing Battlefront?
I'll do it on YouTube.
Okay, so we'll do PC gaming on Twitch.
Okay, cool. So I can do some of those skewers with Battlefront. You can handle the rest on
Twitch. Yeah.
Yeah, that's perfect. Now, what are you playing tonight? So people know.
We haven't decided yet. We're waiting around. We have to see some of the schedules.
Okay.
So there's a couple of different potential options.
Okay, cool. So you get double the pleasure, double the fun from RSG.
So what we'll do is we'll aim for it starting at the regularly scheduled time.
Well,
but we'll keep you updated in case it changes.
All right.
No, we should still start at the regularly scheduled
8 p.m.
time.
Eastern,
We
right?
just don't have the game. We have multiple choices for the games.
So you could be Diablo 3. It could be Heroes of the Storm. It could be. Is there anything new in
Borderlands? Or
I'll say that it's probably between Heroes of the Storm and Borderlands 2.
Okay, that's cool. You get the little Zabith action going on there. What is going on with Zabith? Does she just not want to play
real
with you
life
guys?
stuff?
She's with her family and stuff.
Oh, okay. Well, I hope everything's okay. We miss you, Zabith, wherever you are. You're a hoot. We love hearing your little squeaks and screams.
Especially when there's mimics involved.
I know, it's so great, man. Hearing her scream like, "Oh no!" It's like heard Finn screaming like girls. It's kind of hard to tell who's screaming louder. It's so good. Some good shit. But yes, stop what you're doing right now. Give us a thumbs up in the video. Subscribe if you haven't. Follow us on Twitch. See, that's the kind of stuff you can get on Twitch. Follow on Twitch. Subscribe on Twitch. You can see the PC Gaming Night. You'll see us do GAC here in about 30 minutes. You'll see us do some Battlefront tonight. So we got all kinds of great stuff coming down the pipe for you guys. So the best way is to be subscribed and following us on that, which someone just did, I think. So Lord Snow 85 is now following us on Twitch. Thank you very much, Lord Snow. So if you haven't done that, do that. It matters. Also, check out our Patreon. A lot of great benefits for being a Patreon. And then when are we launching? Mace, you said it's being launched today, right, Finn?
5 o'clock.
5 o'clock we'll launch the new Lord Video Mace window. So make sure you guys check that out. Should get a notification when it goes live. So please check it out.
Looking forward to that one.
Yeah. I kept it simple, kept it elegant. I wanted to cover certain things with him. I'm starting to learn that, I just want to cover general stuff with that. You guys can go do your own research about the specific
I am a little
battles and things.
disappointed, though, that Finn spoiled the surprise, mother.
I know. Baddest mother trucker in the planet. Dio Colgy says, I join you if you guys play Heroes of the Storm. Hey. But yeah, if you guys want to join us on any of those games that we play, all you need to do is reach out to either me or Finn. If you want to play Battlefront, reach out to me. If you want to do Heroes of the Storm, reach out to Finn. There you go. So a lot of cool, fun stuff. We have a good time. We'll drink. We'll play the game. So we're just hanging out. You guys can watch and enjoy us as we rock and roll. Although last Battlefront, me and Force Master were like top 2 in our team. I was top 3 overall in points, and we kept getting raffle stomped. I was like, what in the hell is going on? I was like, what is our team that bad? Jesus. So, but yes, we'll do that. And since Stain and those guys are joining tonight, we'll do Galactic Supremacy and Assault, because I was going to do a round of Heroes versus Villain, but I'll probably save that for Friday. And we have 4 guys, because I need 4 solid guys to do that. That'll be there to play. And since we'll have like 5 or 6 join us tonight, it won't make sense to do Heroes versus Villains. So we'll do that for Friday. All right. That being said, that's our show for today. Thank you very much for being here. Please join our Discord if you have not. Great awesome community of folks. I highly suggest you join us on Discord. We have a great time. If you have any questions about the game, you can reach out to me, RangerJ1999, or Finn, or anybody. And with that, we're going to call this one done. So on behalf of myself and the crew, have a wonderful, awesome day. We'll see you soon.